Hello there, Skywinders. Welcome back to another episode of Skywind 007. On today's episode, we're going to be testing this. This is the Xtool Advancer, which I have already reviewed in my channel. You can look that up if you want. And right now, I have an actual check engine light on my car, and I want to know if I can fix it with the help of this tool. So let's go into my car and let's check it out. Okay, so let's plug it in. Okay, so now we're going to do an in-depth check. Start checking. Okay, so it has finished checking everything. So let's look at the two faults that it's found. Okay, so these are the two codes. And as you can see, the first one is pending, so we can ignore that one because it's pending, so it hasn't been finalized. And then the active one, number 2, it says oxygen sensor, the heater control circuit bank 1, sensor 1. So that would be sensor number 1, of course. So let's go ahead and order that sensor. Okay, so here we are on Amazon, and I filtered this out for a Kia Soul 2013, and we do a search engine for oxygen sensor. So we scroll down. As you can see, this product fit your vehicle, 2013 Kia Soul, and we do have a lot of options. You can just buy the single sensor, but I'm going to go ahead and get both of them. So let's click on this right here, and this is it. So I'll get both in case the oxygen sensor number 2 ever breaks down. I'll have it in reserve. So here it confirms that it does fit the 2013 Kia Soul. And we will be waiting about 1 day for it to come. And then if for whatever reason it doesn't work out, you can always return it. But that's one of the good things about Amazon. So let's order it. Okay folks, so the new sensor has arrived, so let's install it. Aside from the oxygen sensor, you're also going to need this anti-seize lubricant so the new oxygen sensor does not seize to the engine. Okay, so it's now time to install the new oxygen sensor. So let's first remove the old one. So the first thing you want to do is get rid of this heat cover, which was there blocking everything. And here's our oxygen sensor right there. So all you have to do is disconnect it from here and pull it out, or screw it out, I should say. You can disconnect the battery if you want. Okay, so let's unplug the oxygen sensor. So this is the area where you want to be. So this, you press right here and pull, and this, you push it that way. It's a stupid design, but Kia made this. There we go. So now the next step is to unscrew the oxygen sensor. So I can't do it by hand. I'm gonna get a tool. So here's our tool. This helps you take out the oxygen sensor. So put it in there. Like that. And then push spin counterclockwise. Okay, so let's do this. You spin. There you go. Now that it's loose, you can take this off. And you can unscrew it by hand. Okay, so this is our old oxygen sensor. Okay, so these two are the new ones, and this is the old one. So the one you're looking for is the one with the black connector, which is this one. And they should match. As you can see, they match. This one is oxygen sensor 2, so I'm not going to replace it today. I'm just going to leave it in reserve in case I need it. Okay, so I added a lot of anti-seize, as you can see. And this part is very important because the next time you take this oxygen sensor out, you don't want it to be fused in place. You want it to come off easily. Okay, so it's now to plug it in. So our hole is over there, as you can see. That one. There we go. Okay, do it clockwise. And it's tight. Before you reconnect everything, make sure you put this back in. Okay, so the protector is in. There are 3 screws. You put them back in. And now guide the cable, the oxygen sensor cable, through this. And that. And then you just plug it in back again. Okay, so we have our connector right here. So make sure you guide it in to that metal thing. There we go. And now press. And it's in place. So your last step is to get the car's connector right here and plug it in. And this is blocking the view, but it goes in there. And then you push. And I think it's in there. No. There we go. It's not coming out. And I think we're finished. So before you go and drive it around, make sure that these cables are not touching any hot parts. They should not touch the hot parts because that'll ruin everything. So if you unplug the battery, make sure you replug the battery and then go drive it around a few cycles until the oxygen sensor clears. You may have to delete the old codes before the new ones, before the new cycle. Okay, so it's now time to clear the codes. So we're back at this screen and let's hit clear all DTC codes. Okay folks, so let's drive around for a good long time, and after that let's go back home and let's scan for codes. Okay, so we're launching the app, vehicle self-checking. So it passes. It says your car is in good condition. Please keep the good habits when driving. So let's do another quick test. Okay, so let's test the OBD fault check. Check now. Okay, so everything's green. I'm blocking the VIN number. I don't want people to know my VIN number. So that's why you see that black box. But everything is green. So no OBD faults found in the car. Okay, so let's go back indoors and let's have our final thought. Okay, so we have reached the end of this review, and overall I'm very happy with this. It did help me fix my car. So I am happy about that. It also did show me a little bit more information than the regular scan tools do, because the regular scan tools, they often just give you the basic codes and what's wrong, but this did help in giving me some information. Instead of just giving me a number, it gave me a little bit more information, and it had those in-depth scans that were unique to the car make that you have. In my case, it was a Kia. I also have a Nissan. And I've been scanning them, and I do notice that it does show manufacturer codes instead of just the generic OBD2 codes. So that's great. So this, I'm very impressed with this company, Xtool. They do have other products as far as I know. They do have a more advanced version of this. I think it's worth it. I think it's $100 and something, a little bit over $100. And by the way, I don't work for them. I don't have anything to do with them. You don't have to click on any links. I'm not going to put any links up. You can just find it on Amazon, probably eBay, wherever you want to get it from. I don't have any affiliated links or anything like that. I'm not making any money from making this review. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. And I think this is very practical. The only issue that I have been noticing ever since I bought it, and I didn't mention this on my previous video, is that I keep forgetting. I plug it in and I keep forgetting it in the car. So make sure, if you're gonna get this wireless stuff, this Bluetooth, whether it's this one or any other one, remember to pull it out. In any case, thank you for watching. Subscribe and thumbs up.